score, especially early. That started to get in our heads, started second-guessing ourselves. We were getting the looks we wanted. We were getting open shots. We just didn't convert it. Free throw line plagued us, and obviously gave up too many points.
Could you talked about the slow starts before? Obviously, you're working hard to try to figure that out, but it seems like at times this season the team's been able to kind of get over those slow starts and kind of pull it together. What kind of went wrong tonight where you guys weren't able to get it together after the slow start?
Yeah, I mean, I think credit to Florida State. That's a really, really good team. But they were hitting shots. Whether we were zone, man, they were hitting shots. We weren't getting back in transition. We weren't matching up. We weren't really sticking to the game plan defensively, so that rattled us a little bit. And then when we were getting the shots that we were getting and we weren't finishing, so it's like now we're not stopping them and then we're not converting on our end. It was just a recipe for disaster, really. And we had rebounding was a big key, and we did a good job there, but we had 21 offensive rebounds, and we just really didn't do a good job of converting. I just think, with that many rebounds, we should have had way more second chance points, and maybe that would have gave us a little boost.
Obviously, when you face a player like Tanaya Latson, you have to game plan for her specifically. Obviously, she's a very gifted scorer, but the 12 assists there stands out. How much of a challenge is it to defend against her when even if you pay that much attention to her, she can set up her teammates like that?
Yeah, she's good. I mean, I think she's a great player, and she played great tonight. I think we overhelped on her at times instead of just reading a little bit more whose help it was and rotating out of that. We kind of had we were running like three people at her at some times, and then she was just picking us apart with her passes. But she did a good job. Great players do a great job. A lot of respect for her.
Paris, what was kind of, I don't know, the discussions from the team in those timeouts early in the game, but just throughout the game about trying to stay together and keep the attitude of the team in the right place despite the scoreboard?
I mean, yeah, kind of said it, just coming in the huddle and just saying we have to keep fighting. Can never just give up, put our head down. I think that's what, like, Coach Mox teaches us that a lot. And so just making sure we come together and, try to adjust as much as we can, and then we'll go to practice and learn from our mistakes.
It gets very frustrating because we know that we're a better team. We practice how we should play, and when we come out, sometimes that's not what happens. But we try to fight back. We try to get the win and work together as a team.
For both you guys, how do you make sure a performance like this doesn't snowball into your next game on Sunday against Virginia Tech?
Who are you asking me?
Both players.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, we have to have a next play mentality, next game mentality. We still have, like you said, it's another team on Sunday. But I think just us, sticking together and going to practice tomorrow and just being better.
I think just putting that game in the past, working up, playing together, competing together in practices, acting like how we're gonna play in the game.